How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. Today we are looking at the cryptocurrency market. I'm going to keep it short, but I'm going to show you some of the key metrics that you need to be watching. I also want to talk about a couple of big pieces of news, something that's coming up in just a few days. And I want to talk to you about something that I had wrong. It's a massive event that's happening in the future, and I've been wrong about it for a while. And I think it's actually good that I was wrong, not because I got it wrong, but because the news or the way that this is actually going to work is going to be good for a lot of crypto holders. So I want to talk about that, and I've seen a lot of other people be wrong about it as well. So let's talk about a lot of this stuff. If you guys don't mind hitting the like button and the subscribe button, I really appreciate that. There's also a link down there to FTXUS. I would highly suggest trying it out. They're one of the best platforms out there, if not the best. They allow you to buy crypto for really cheap. With that link, you get 10% off fees. You get $10 of free crypto when you trade $100. They allow you to buy crypto, NFTs, stocks in the future, and they will allow you to do this all on one platform, which can't be said about any other platform, I believe, at this point. Also, the founder is giving away the majority of his wealth. So definitely check out that link underneath the video. I would highly suggest it, and it's a crypto broker that I use a lot. So we have the crypto market looking pretty bad today. This might be the lowest market cap I've seen, 1.1 trillion over the last few years. I could be wrong. We might have fallen down a little bit further than that when Bitcoin fell to 25.5 or so a couple weeks ago. But so many altcoins are down on the 24 hours. Ethereum's down almost 8%, BNB's down 8%, Cardano's down almost under 50 cents, down 12% for the day. And the Bitcoin dominance is just rising. You can see 48.4%. This is what happens in bear markets. We do see Bitcoin dominance go up, and you can just see a steady increase in it because everything is bleeding against Bitcoin. Now, one really good thing is we are getting closer to the 200-week moving average. That's right around 22,400 or so right now, and we're at 27.3. So this is something that I always like looking at because in bear markets, typically this is what we touch, and then we're down here for about a week, and then we go back up. So you can see down here 2 weeks back in 2020, even in 2019, we barely touched it, actually right at the end of 2018. 2015, we were right around it, touched it just for a few weeks, then bounced right off of it. So this is a good thing. If we fall down and touch it, we probably will be going back up pretty shortly thereafter. And we'll be in the accumulation phase, kind of stay down, kind of sideways for a while, and then come back up. Now we would see most likely a little bit of a rally just to get off of that line. We do have the Fed meeting too, so maybe this could be what causes Bitcoin to go down, and I'm not trying to play anything short term. We just know that there's a lot of fear in the market right now, and with the inflation data coming in higher and higher after 1 month of actually falling lower. And the fact is we have supply issues and we have demand issues because there is still a lot of money, so they're trying to change the demand side by raising rates. So I wouldn't be surprised if they gave some kind of inclination or some kind of plan for what's going to happen in September. After saying that they're going to reassess then, they might just say, hey, we're going to do another half basis point rise or 50 basis point rise then, or hey, we're going to raise by 0.75 because that's on the table right now. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Now, one of the things that I've been watching is Ethereum. We did a video on Ethereum yesterday. It is the reason that a lot of the crypto market's hurting right now because there's a lot of fear, and we talked about this yesterday, over Lido staked Ethereum. It is supposed to be pegged exactly with Ethereum. It's under 1,400, while Ethereum is 1,450. So the fact is that something that's supposed to peg exactly to it isn't, and a lot of people are getting worried about that. They do hold Ethereum 1-for-1, but there's a lot of fear that there's going to be a death spiral with more liquidations. I'll put the video on the end screen, what I'm talking about here, because I did a full video on it yesterday. But this has been causing some people to get wrecked in Ethereum. So a lot of people were looping, like I said. They were depositing and then withdrawing, borrowing against, and then depositing again just to continue to get higher and higher leverage. We have $131 million worth of Ethereum liquidated in the last 24 hours, $85 million worth of Bitcoin. So a decent amount of crypto has been liquidated over the last 24 hours, especially in this market. So that's why we're seeing a lot of red here. Now we also have to talk about something I was wrong about. I was wrong about Ethereum. So I had thought that when the merge happened, which is set to be August, I thought that we were going to have an unlock of all the Ethereum 2.0 contract. So I was thinking we were going to have over 12 million Ethereum just unlocked, and a lot of people would sell it because look, when they started depositing, Ethereum was just $600, $500. And then as time went on, you can see the Ethereum price went up. So some of these people might not sell, but some people just want to take profits, I'm sure. Or they want to sell out and they want to reposition in the crypto market into Bitcoin or stablecoin or something like that. So I kept on thinking that we were going to have this massive unlock, especially in a bearish market. A lot of people might just sell off. Now, I didn't realize, and I probably should have, and I've seen a lot of other people getting this wrong too, that we're not going to have a massive unlock of Ethereum right when the merge happens. The merge won't enable withdrawals. This is planned for an Ethereum upgrade 6 to 12 months after the merge. And even after that happens, we're still going to have a slow withdrawals allowed. There's going to be an exit queue that will take more than a year in the worst case scenario, or several months in a more realistic one. The release will be slow. So we're not going to see the kind of selling pressure I thought we'd see. It's still going to be a significant amount of selling pressure, but if we are looking at August, right, before the merge happens, and then 6 months after that, we're looking at 2023, the market might return and people might want to hold on to their Ethereum. They might want to continue to get yield from it. Now, that's going to be months out in the future that we determine what we want to do with our Ethereum, because I think Ethereum merge will be quite bullish because it will actually turn Ethereum deflationary and will help with scaling up and help with transaction fee issues. So I think this will be really bullish, even more bullish than I thought now with Ethereum merge. So that's going to be interesting to see what happens and where the market's at when that actually goes through. Now, we did get one piece of news on Kucoin. So supposedly some people are thinking that he's cashed out about $2.7 billion. They think that he's been draining about $80 million every month for nearly 3 years. So that's a pretty big allegation. He said for the last 2 years, the only thing I've earned is nominal cash salary from TFL and deferred most of my founder's tokens because he didn't need it and he didn't want to cause unnecessary finger pointing of he has too much. Even if he held on to a lot of that, the fact is he's probably made money, right? Whether it was staking and taking profits, and even if he didn't take out a lot of his tokens, if he took just a small percentage, he's going to be really wealthy. Even if some of his crypto fell down, right? And he sold UST at a couple cents, right? He'd still be very wealthy. I think that this is just going to be a crazy saga. Kucoin is going to continue to get a lot of heat for what happened and how he dealt with it. I think there's a lot of fear in the market right now, so just be careful out there. Don't do anything stupid. Don't go on extreme leverage if you've never used it before, or try to loop something, or start getting into really risky, crappy coins. Of course, this isn't financial advice, but in my opinion, again, this is not financial advice, but I don't think this is the time to go and start buying altcoins heavy yet. I don't think they've seen all the pain that they're going to see, but I could always be wrong. We could always see a market bounce. I have been buying Bitcoin religiously, continuously buying in, and making sure that I have enough money to do that for a while, because I realize bear markets can last a while. I'm still excited to buy at these levels because honestly, we are close to the 200-week moving average. And keep in mind too, we can fall lower than the 200-week. Like, we bounce off this or we fall below it for just a week or two, but a couple of times in the past when we've hit it, we have gone significantly below it. Like, just on the week here, you can see here that we were around $5,200 or $5,500 for the 200-week moving average, but we fell all the way down to $3,900. And we've seen that a couple times where we can fall 10, 20, 30% below just for a very short amount of time, and that's when you load the boat, in my opinion. Now, let me know your thoughts on this underneath the video. Check out the links underneath the video to FTX, and I'll see you in the next one.